Well, hey everyone, I'm back with part two of all the Boston Scally caps that I own. So welcome back, and I got some more great caps to show you. And then at the end of this video, after this podcast, show, whatever you want to call it, I will reveal the top 10 caps, or the only 10 caps that I can't live without. I'll go through my caps and tell you guys the 10 that I cannot live without. So anyway, that's the plan at the end of this. So let's get to this. A couple caps that I didn't mention in the last video for Christmas are two great caps here that I just really love. The red herringbone, and there's some blacks throughout that as well. 8-panel peaky with a button on the inside, black with red herringbone on the inside of the brim. And it's got some mistletoe there. So I put on the mistletoe cap pin right there. And again, wool and polyester right there. And I love this red herringbone. I get a lot of compliments on this cap. And yeah, really like it a lot. Really do. And then, of course, I had to purchase. I didn't pull the trigger last year. And this year at the Boston Scally Company, they had this on sale for only one day and one evening. So I grabbed it as soon as it went on sale. But this is the Holiday 2 with the Grinch theme, which I love the Grinch. Some light greens, some dark greens, some crimson reds in the pattern. They're almost like a houndstooth pattern almost. The wool and polyester. And yeah, one of my absolute favorite caps. I love this cap. Will it be in my top 10 of caps that I keep, that I can't live without, as well as this one? I don't know yet. We will find out. We will find out. This is going to be tough to narrow down just 10 caps that I can't part with. If I had to choose 10 caps, yeah, this is going to be tough at the end of this podcast. It's going to be really tough. So anyway, so we'll see what I decide to keep and what I don't keep. So let's see here. We've got Valentine's Day coming up. So this is a cap that I really love also. This is the Blood Rose. And I made this my official Valentine's Day cap. Wool and polyester, I believe. Blood Rose cap pin and the All Heart cap pin that came from a different cap from the Boston Scally Company that I did not buy, but I see that it's coming up on sale again. The All Heart. And I think this was called the All Heart, I want to say. But there's a couple other Valentine cap releases I'm seeing that's coming up for this Friday. So make sure you guys check out the Boston Scally Company on Facebook. If you check out their page, you can find out releases that are coming out before they actually come out. That way you're ready to purchase them and jump on them as soon as they come out so you don't miss out. Anyway, so just some really dark wines and reds in this. Kind of stripes going all the way around it on that pattern. But just a cap that I really love also. It's going to be a hard cap to decide if I want to keep or not keep. So we'll see what happens here. Anyway, again, the Blood Rose. And I'll put that on real quick for you. But yeah, it looks great. I love this cap. Beautiful cap. Love it. So, will I keep it in my top 10 of caps that I can't part with? We'll find out, like I said. Not sure how this is all going to play out yet. But we'll find out soon. And then we got St. Patrick's Day coming up. So I've got some great St. Patrick's Day caps here. I did mention this one. Or actually I mentioned these two in the very last podcast, in the last show that I did. The patchwork slant and the green Irish herringbone. So these are two great caps. I'm going to have a hard time deciding if I want to hold on to or not. But we've got the Irish Rose with some green on the bill there. Black on the inside. I love that green Irish Rose patch. I added the green Irish Rose cap pin and the Chalente. I think is how you pronounce that stick that was used in battles back in the early 1900s or so over in Ireland. They used it as a walking stick, but they also used it as a weapon if they had to get into any kind of fights. So anyway, but I thought I'd add that to this cap as well. So anyway, I love this cap, really do. A lot of dark greens and some golds, and yeah, just a lot of really cool colors in this. In these patterns are just really cool in this cap here. So anyway, this is going to be a hard one to decide if I want to keep or not. Oh boy, you guys are going to have to help me decide here which ones to keep and which ones to part with. So anyway, yeah. So the Irish Rose, and I just love the way those greens and golds and are in this plaid cap here. So 8-panel peaky button on the top, and yeah, one of my absolute favorites also. So this is going to be really tough to decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to part with. Got the Shamrock right here, the gray herringbone with a green button on the top, green on the bill, on the brim underneath. And I've got my Boston Scally 3-leaf clover cap pin right there. But yeah, just another cap that I really love, the Irish. And this just fits me so well also. I just really love the green accents on it. And it's also got a green clover, 3-leaf clover on the back. Let's see here if I can, there we go. Can you see that? Yeah, really nice touch to that cap there. And then these are kind of caps that kind of go together. I've got the Boondock, really dark green with green buffalo plaid underneath, and Veritas, Aquatus, I believe is how you say that. Truth and Justice. Got the cap pin that matches that. This is the same thing. Veritas or Veratus Aquatus with a black 3-leaf clover on it. Truth and Justice. So I've got that too. But yeah, 6-panel cap, wool and polyester. I believe it's wool and polyester, but it's a more of a warmer cap and for spring. But yeah, just a great cap. I love this one. 6-panel, no button on the top. And then this is the Dorchester. This has a white 3-leaf clover on the back. Did I show you that one? It's got a black 3-leaf clover on the Boondock. But this one, yeah, it's got the Irish flag colors there, 3-leaf clover there on the on this one here. This is again called the Dorchester Green, and 6-panel cap, wool and polyester, no button on the top, and I've got the same cap pin on this one as well. So I love this one too. I don't know if I could keep one and keep the other. I think if anything, I'd have to keep these two together because they're like brothers. They just go together. So anyway, the green Boondock, dark green with the green buffalo plaid, and the green Dorchester right there. Yeah, I love both of these caps so much. I don't know if I can part with these ones at all. We'll see in the end of this. And then let's see here. We'll have Easter coming up, so I like this one here a lot. This is the Cottontail. And this one is just an absolute gorgeous cap. A lot of pastel colors in it, pinks, lavenders, turquoise, some cream colors, some gold, or some dark yellows, a dark blue brim underneath, kind of a leatherette brim, and then this is all polyester, silk screen polyester. That rabbit, the Cottontail's got a cigar in his mouth. He's got a lot of muscles on him. So anyway, just a great cap. I believe this is rayon and polyester, if I remember right. Button on the top, 8-panel peaky. Yeah, love this cap. Gotten a lot of compliments on this one. And it's going really good with the shirt, actually, now that I think about it. But anyway, there's the cap pin right there that matches. Right there. So anyway, yeah, so great cap. Love this one a lot. Really do. It's going to be hard to choose which one of these caps I'm going to keep and not keep here. Boy, I tell you what. Um, and let's see, I've purchased all of these. I purchased this one this last Easter in 2025. I bought these over back in 2024, right before St. Patrick's Day, as well as these two. Got these all around St. Patrick's Day, and of course I got this one last year, right around Valentine's Day. I got that blood rose, and then of course I went over these two Christmas caps here, um, the red herringbone and the holiday two with the Grinch theme. Lots of like light greens, dark greens, and crimson reds on that. Almost like a houndstooth kind of a pattern to it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. Put this one back on for a moment. And then I bought this last year right before all the horse racing was getting ready to take place. This is called the Derby. This has got like a dark blue jean material kind of underneath, black polyester on the inside. The Derby vinyl patch there. And this has got like real thin, like dark blue and white pinstripes. Almost looks like my dad's railroader cap when he used to be an engineer for Union Pacific and Chicago Northwestern. Almost reminds me of one of the railroad caps I used to wear. But I love this cap. I've got a horseshoe cap pin on there. I've got the julep cap pin that went with another cap called the julep that came out after this one. That was based around horse racing. The julep drink cap pin and a cigar cap pin. That's all from the Boston Scally Company. The julep has like some crushed mint, and it's got crushed ice, and then it's got like bourbon whiskey of your choice, and then you put a mint leaf on the top, and then there's like a sugar water mixture you put in. I'm trying to remember what that's called, but it's a really good drink that I just learned how to make this last year. So anyway, really, really pretty cap. I love this cap. Really does also remind me of like what the stable boys would wear when they're taking care of the horses. Maybe the younger boys that are working with the horses or whoever it is, before the races that are getting these horses ready. So it kind of reminds me of something that one of them would wear also. But I love that dark blue button on the top, and I love that pinstriping on there. And just a cap that really got me in the mood for the horse racing last year. I've never really been into horse racing, but last year I really started getting kind of interested in it. I've never done any betting, but I love to watch it. So I thought this would be a fun cap to wear. So anyway, so there's that. Again, the Derby. So really, really cool cap. 8-panel peaky. Cotton and polyester, I believe. More of a summer cap, of course. That dark blue button on the top. And then got the Kraken here. This is a cap that's really different for me. Just these kinds of colors I'm usually not into, but for some reason this cap I just really it kind of grew on me over time. Um, I just love the jean, like the light blue jean material, the black and white material there. I'm not sure what kind of material. It almost looks like material that would have came off of like a tablecloth or something, or like a table cover. And then you got these dark blue or kind of bluish, orangish checker, like houndstooth kind of patterns there, along with some of these, with this tan patch. So this is a Patchworks. This was a limited release, I believe. I can't remember, but there's the inside of it. And I believe this is cotton and polyester. Really light cap, and really enjoy this one. Really like this one a lot. And also got this cap pin that matches the Kraken right there. Yeah, so really, really great cap. I love this one. This cap really grew on me, and I'm glad I was able to purchase it. I bought this through Funky Brims because Boston Scally was out of these, but Funky Brims had them, so I grabbed it up through Funky Brims, and they got it to me immediately. I think I paid $50 for it, but there was no shipping with it, which was really nice. Anytime you buy a cap with Funky Brims, there's no shipping charges, which is really nice. Very generous of them, I think, because that's about another $10 usually. for that, for shipping. And then let's see here. We got the Royal Rose, dark blues and grays and some silvers. Uh, Wool and polyester, or yeah, I think it's wool and polyester. But there's the vinyl patch on the inside, and a dark blue leatherette brim underneath. But reminds me of my Dallas Cowboys. It's got the Dallas Cowboys colors, and then there's the blue Royal Rose cap pin right there. But definitely one of my favorite caps also. Which ones am I going to keep? Boy, this is going to be tough. I tell you what, it's going to be really tough trying to keep only 10 caps. And if I had to part ways with caps, which ten caps would I keep if I had to downsize to just 10 caps? What would I keep and which ones would not keep? So anyway, there it is, the Royal Rose. So um and then this one here I dedicated to Black Sabbath. This is the Violet Rose. I bought this last year before Black Sabbath was gonna do their reunion show, and then of course Ozzy Osbourne passed away 2 weeks after. So definitely got this cap dedicated to Ozzy and Black Sabbath. But there's the Black Sabbath pin I added right there. There's the Violet Rose cap pin that I added, and I got this on eBay for about $10 if I remember right. Maybe it was 15. I can't remember. But it's all black on the inside. There's the Violet Rose vinyl patch. Kind of a black leather, faux black leather brim underneath. But yeah, just a beautiful cap. Dark purples and blacks and some dark grays, some lighter purples. But I love that. I love those patterns throughout this cap here. And rest in peace, Ozzy. You're missed every day. You're really missed every day. So yeah, definitely. Anyway, great fitting cap. I believe this is wool and polyester as well. 8-panel peaky. But this almost reminds me of the Paranoid album with the way the colors are on the album cover of the Paranoid album. So, which is probably my favorite Black Sabbath album to this day. Um, and this cap here, if I could find an Ace Frehley cap pin, I would definitely add that to this. These colors really kind of remind me of Ace Frehley as well. From Kiss that passed away this last year also. So rest in peace, Ace. But if anything, if I could find a really cool Dallas Cowboys cap pin, I would definitely add that to this as well, make it my Dallas Cowboys cap, if anything. So, but anyway, yeah. So rest in peace, Ace Frehley. Hopefully, my Dallas Cowboys do better next year. They've been really consistent over the years. It's been really tough to watch them, I'll be honest. Um, and then I got this here, the Majestic Rose, which came with a really cool bag. There's the dust bag for the Majestic Rose to keep my caps from getting dusty. And so that came with it, no extra charge on that. But there's the Majestic Rose, some golds, purples, dark blues, wool and polyester. I love the dark purple brim underneath a leather brim or faux leather brim, gold lining on the inside. Really pretty, really pretty. Love this cap also. Wool and polyester, 8-panel peaky cap. Medium large. All my 8-panel caps, whether 8-panel, 6-panel caps, I wear all medium larges. Flat caps, I wear extra large. My Baker Boy caps, which I'll show you guys shortly, all extra larges. But the 8-panel, 6-panel caps, I wear medium large. Except for the two flat caps I showed you in the last show, where they are medium large for the flat caps, the Contender and the Stone Gray Bruiser. So those are the only ones that I have that are medium large. And then here is the Autumn Rose, another cap that I really love that I bought a couple years ago. Represents the fall colors, all the orange leaves, the brown and orange leaves, the sky at night when it's gray, and then there's like specks of dark green and turquoise colors throughout there that's supposed to represent the leaves that haven't changed over yet. Just a beautiful cap, man alive. One of my favorites. And then it's got some dark brown leather brim underneath that's supposed to represent the tree, the wood on the tree trunks. And then there's the kind of a rust color for the lining. It's supposed to represent the sunset, I believe, if I remember right. The way that rose looks, but all those different colors, the golds and oranges, browns, the way the leaves change over in October, so around autumn time. But yeah, just a beautiful cap. I love this cap. Wool and polyester, fits me perfectly. Button on the top, medium large. Boston Scally patch there. Yeah, beautiful cap. Really love this one. It's going to be hard to part with this one if I decide I have to. And let's see here. Let's move these over. Oh, and let's see here. Oh, gosh. Did I mention? Shoot. I think I've forgotten a few things here. Yeah, let's go with my Halloween hats next. I got the Halloween rose that I bought back in 2024 for Halloween. There's the Halloween rose skull with the roses coming out of its mouth. And I've got this Scally Crew cap pin there that I got from Shirt Show. Really love that cap pin. And let's see here. Yeah, so here's one of my dust bags that's got the same logo on it. Scally Crew from Shirt Show. So anyway, yeah, so great cap. It's got some oranges, some blacks, some gray, dark grays. Really pretty colors to represent pumpkins and everything Halloween at night. Yeah, I love this. And it's got a black faux leather brim underneath. Fits me great. Love it. There's the vinyl patch on the inside right there. Halloween rose. And again, there's the cap pin that matches it right there. So anyway, 8-panel peaky, wool and polyester. Love it. Will I part with that one? I'm not sure. And this is a very special one. The Jack of Rose. I wore this when I went to be on the Cigar Junkies podcast back in Pittsburgh on October 27th, 2024. I even got the tattoo there that I got before I went. That was done by Andrew Police over in Torrington, Wyoming. So thank you, Andrew. But dark oranges, dark black, some really dark browns in there. The Jack of Rose, just a really pretty cap. Black leather brim underneath, and I had the guys sign it. Corey Banks, Samuel Hoffman, Jason Smith, had them all sign that for me. But there's the leather patch on the inside, or the vinyl patch there, Jack of Rose. And there's the patch there that says Boston Scally, medium large. Wool and polyester, button on the top. Yeah, I love this cap. I don't know if I'll be able to part with this one or not. We'll find out. And then, of course, I've got these three caps here. I bought these in 2024. The Frankenhead, two purple panels on the front, fluorescent green and purples on the plaid all the way around. 8-panel peaky. There's the inside of it. It's got Frankenstein on it. Same kind of plaid lining underneath the brim. There's my Frankenhead cap pin right there. And I also added the ghost head and the zombie cap pins from the Boston Scally Company just because I thought they matched this cap so well. But anyway, yeah, great cap. Wool and polyester. Nice and warm for October to wear out on Halloween night if you decide to go out with your kids. And then here's the pumpkin head right there. There's the cap pin that matches right there. And then I got these two cap pins that I added to it from Scally Crew and Scally Mafia. So I added those two cap pins to the other side. And love the inside. Got that fluorescent orange. There's the pumpkin head vinyl patch on the top. Two black panels on the front, black and gray and orange plaids all the way around it. Button on the top. 8-panel peaky. Wool and polyester. Fits me so good. Love this cap. So comfortable. And this was my actual first Halloween cap that I bought. I think I bought this one actually in 2023, I want to say. So I've had this one for, almost a few years now. 2023, I bought this one. And I bought this one in 2023 as well, now that I think about it. So I bought these in 2023, and I just love them. I just think they're just really fun caps to wear. And then let's see here. Yeah, and then I bought these last year, or I bought these in 2024, and really love these caps. Um, let's see here. Oh yeah, so 2023 for Halloween, and this one as well in 2023 for Halloween. The Frankenhead and the Pumpkinhead. And then, of course, I bought these two in 2024 for Halloween. Boston Scally always brings out such really fun caps for Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day. Gosh, you name it, they bring out some of the most fun caps. I tell you what. And then this last year for Halloween, I bought the vampire head. Two black panels on the front, wool and polyester. There's the cap pin. And red and black and white plaid all the way around it there. Blood red leather up brim. And then there's the vinyl patch right there. Really cool hat. 8-panel peaky with button on the top. And this button on the top matches the plaid there. But I just love it. Love this cap. Will I part with this one? I don't know. This could be really tough to decide. And it came with a really cool dust bag right there to keep my hat from getting dusty. And the other one I bought this year was the Halloween houndstooth with orange and black houndstooth pattern there. Same as underneath. All silk screen. Got the werewolf wearing a Boston Scally cap, howling at the moon. All kinds of pumpkins. Really comfortable cap also. One of my absolute favorites. And there's the cap pin right there that matches. And then a really cool dust bag right there. Really cool dust bag. And I'm not going to take these out because I showed these on my last, on the last cap show that I did where I discussed my top 10 purchases for 2025. I got the Boston Scally donut. Came with a collector's box. It comes with the gift or the dust bag on the inside. Just a really pretty cap. Go back to my last podcast where I discussed my top 10 purchases for 2025. You'll see this at the end. And then, of course, I got the Nightmare 5 right there. I thought I'd knock these out really quick. And so I love the collector's box on this. And then this is another one I featured on my last show where I did the top 10 purchases of 2025. But that comes with a dust bag as well. Really cool caps. Really cool. Love the gift box that it comes with. And this came with a pair of socks. Came with the buttons. Came with everything together. It was a little more expensive because of it, but it all came together. And as well as the donut cap for Donut Day, it came with its own cap pin as well. So anyway, so I wanted to knock those two out really quick. So anyway, but yeah, I just love that dust bag for the Halloween houndstooth right there. I think that was a really cool extra. And let's see here. What's next, everybody? Let's get into Let's get into my Baker Boy caps. Haven't shown those yet. Um, so anyway, got this one last year. The all dark green. They finally came out with that one last year. So I really love this one a lot. It's an extra large wool and polyester. Love that dark green olive green herringbone there. There's the inside of it. Herringbone underneath on the brim, black. It says Baker Boy, the original Baker Boy. And I've got that cap pin on there. Truth and Justice, Veritas Equatus. Veritas Equatus, I think is how you pronounce that. It just fits wonderfully. I love it. Green Herringbone by Boston Scally, the Baker Boy. Extra large, by the way, extra large. Then we got the gray herringbone Baker Boy right there. That came out a couple years ago, so I picked this up a couple years ago when these first came out. Wool and polyester as well. I ended up buying some cap pins that have the Guinness logos on it from Dublin. These were from a specialty cap that came out of Boston Scally, the Guinness, which I did not buy. I should have, but they had the cap pins available still, so I grabbed them up. So I just think that looks really nice on there, actually. Guinness Extra Stout from Dublin. And the inside, gray herringbone, black polyester lining, the original Baker Boy. So I love that cap. And got this one a couple years ago as well, the gray wool Baker Boy. And this has the air or ire on it. This came from the Guinness cap pin set as well. So anyway, gray wool. Love this cap. One of my absolute favorites. Goes with everything I wear. It's got some more flop to it. These Baker Boys have a little more flop. They look more like the traditional newsboy caps that were worn way back early 1900s. So anyway, I love that one. Black polyester, wool underneath on the brim. Yeah, 8-panel peaky or 8-panel cap. It's like between. It's almost like between the flat caps and the 8-panel peaky caps is what these kind of remind me of a little bit. And then I've got the black wool right there. Same cap as the gray one that I just showed you, but this is in black. And this one's got a Guinness beer on it. Cap pin there. Another favorite cap of mine. I don't know how it's going to be really hard to narrow these down to 10. And then I've got the Buffalo right there. This is an insulated Baker Boy. It's got a lot of insulation on the inside there. Got that diamond shaped pattern sewing there or knitting there. Maybe you can kind of see that a little bit. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so it's a really warm cap. I finally wore this the other day when I was out with my son. It was pretty cold out, and it did. It kept my head very warm. Got the Scally Crew Grinch cap pin that are sold out now. Got that off of shirtshow.com. But I thought that went really good with this cap. But anyway, just a really great cap, really sturdy and rugged. Really love this one a lot. Just a fun cap to wear. Get a lot of compliments on this one too. Anyway, so wool and polyester, extra large. And I love that buffalo on the inside with the muscles. So anyway, but yeah, the Baker Boy bison or buffalo. So red and black buffalo plaid. And then of course we had Thanksgiving here not too long ago. But I bought this one a couple years ago. The pumpkin pie polyester and wool fits me great. I love the way it fits. It's got some extra flop to it like the other ones. And there's the inside of it again. That same plaid on the inside. A lot of browns, some grays, browns, some tan, and then there's the cap pin that goes with it right there. So anyway, yeah, just a really great cap. Love this one. Can't wait for Thanksgiving to come around next year. And I meant to show you. Here's the dust bag that came with the buffalo cap. So that was nice that they added that. And then this last year for Thanksgiving, they brought out the apple pie. So I really love this one. Some dark greens, some wine colors, some dark browns, black, some tans. But yeah, I wasn't sure what to think about this one at first, but I saw other people wearing it and reviewing it, and I decided to jump on it before they were sold out. So I'm glad I did. Apple pie cap pin. But yeah, so anyway, love this one too. It's got some red underneath on the sweatband instead of the orange um, or the tan that this one has. So, but yeah, I love this one also. Pretty rugged cap, nice and warm, wool and polyester. But yeah, really great cap. Really love this one a lot. So anyway, that is it for all the rest of my caps. Now I need to decide which 10 I'm going to keep. So this is going to be really tough, really tough. I'm going to put this one back on for now. And I got to decide which caps I'm going to hold on to and which ones I'm going to get rid of. Well, let's see here. I got to keep this one on my head, the one that's on my head. This was my very first purchase in January of 2023. I think it was 2023. Maybe it was 2022. I can't remember. But this one is the Kenmore. This was my very first cap that I really still love. Like I said, I wear this to concerts all the time, so a lot of great memories that comes with this cap. So I've got to hold on to this one. And then this was the cap that my wife bought me. This was the first cap she ever bought me. This is the Sailor Edition 6-panel cap. So I got to keep this one definitely. So I got two caps right now that I got to keep. The one that I first purchased, one my wife purchased me. So I got two 6-panel caps, and then let's see here. I gotta hold on to. I gotta hold on to the Contender. That's my other favorite cap. This was my third purchase that I had made, besides the Bruiser. This was my second purchase, right there. Flat cap. This one's a flat cap as well, but it just fits me so nice. I just love all the colors on it for St. Patrick's Day. So got to hold on to that one. And then I also got to hold on to this one too. The Slaint. This is the Patchworks green, grays, blacks. I got to hold on to this one too. I don't think I can part with that one. So I got two flat caps, both for St. Patrick's Day. One of my favorite times of year, St. Patrick's Day. Just a lot of tradition with St. Patrick's Day. That goes back to some of our roots in our family, our roots, Irish and Italian in our family. So anyway, so I got to hold on to these two. So I got two flat caps, two 6-panel caps. So that's four. Um, oh boy, I think I'm going to have to hold on to this gray wool Baker Boy. I think this one's a keeper. It goes with everything, and I don't have any gray caps besides this one, but I've got this summer cap that my wife got me, the Sailor collection. So I got that one for summer. This one goes with everything I've got. So anyway, so yeah, tough decisions here. So two 6-panels. I got two flat caps. I got my Baker Boy gray wool. Um, let's see here. I think I've got to hold on to this one for Christmas. I got to have at least, well, gosh, I've got to hold on to this one definitely. This was my first Christmas cap I purchased the night before. So I got to hold on to that one. Definitely got to hold on to this one. And I think I've got to hold on to this one here, this cap here, the Scrooge for Christmas as well. So flat cap, 8-panel peaky cap for Christmas. So I got two Christmas caps. And so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Um, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is getting tough. Um, let's see, where did it go? Yeah, here we go. I've got to hold on to my Black Sabbath cap. Tribute to Ozzy and Black Sabbath. That got together last summer, did their final show, and then Ozzy passed away. So I got to hold on to this cap in memory of Ozzy and Black Sabbath. So I got to hold on to that definitely. So yeah, my Violet Rose, Black Sabbath cap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can choose 2 more. Oh, this is getting tough. Oh, let's see here. Trying to decide maybe I should keep this one too. That lavender, I love that. So that would give me 2 Sailor collections caps. So I think I'm going to hold on to that one for now. So 2 of the Sailors, 1 Kenmore, so that's 3. The Air, or the Slant, and the Contender, that's 5. My Gray Old New Baker Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My Christmas caps, the night before my very first purchase, and the Scrooge flat cap. I just love the colors on that. These 2 caps, if I had to narrow down to 2 caps, these are the 2 that I would wear for Christmas all the time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and gosh, I really can't part with this one, I don't think. This is my Jack of Rose that I wore on the Cigar Junkies podcast. That was a great memory. That's a great memory for me. That was a great opportunity for me to be on that live all over the world with the Cigar Junkies in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 2024, October 27th. Even got to play Corey Banks' band that was on the Cigar Junkies. Anyway, there's their autographs again there. Corey Banks, Samuel Hoffman, Jason Smith. So I don't think I can part with this one either. But that brings me up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah. So I don't know, guys. I think I might have to go ahead and do without the lavender sailor because I do have this cap here that's got some lavenders in it. And boy, I'm going to have to go with either one of these here, the Boondock or the Dorchester. Which ones should I keep, guys? You guys let me know. Which one should I keep? But that's going to bring me up to 11 with both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's see here. Oh, yeah, plus the one on my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, well, guys, I tell you what. I don't think I'm going to be able to part with these 2 caps at all. I'm going to have to keep both of these, I think. So I'm going to be keeping 11 instead of 10 because I can't part with these. They kind of go together. They're kind of in the same family. You got both of them with a 3-leaf clover on the back. Let's see here. Um, they're both 6 panels. One's a lighter green, one's a darker green. They both have the same cap pins on it, and I just can't part with that green buffalo plaid underneath. I just don't think I can do it. I think I'm going to have to keep both of these guys. What do you think? So I think I'm going to have to keep 11 instead of 10. And I know I'm going against my own rules here, but I just can't part with these 2. They got to stay together. Um, and I just can't part with these 2 Christmas caps, that gray Baker Boy, the Contender, the green Slant for St. Patrick's Day. The cap my wife bought me, the Sailor. This cap here that's dedicated to Ozzy and Black Sabbath. This one I ordered in the Cigar Junkies podcast. I just don't think I can part with these two. I got to keep them together. So guys, forgive me. I know you guys know I'm bending. You guys know I'm bending and I'm weak, but I got to keep these two. So I'm keeping 11 instead of 10. How about that, guys? And don't tell my wife. Don't let her know. But this was all my idea actually, so she probably could care less, to be honest with you, what I keep and what I don't keep. But actually, guys, I am keeping all my caps. I'm not getting rid of any of them. It's just it was fun to think about if I had to narrow down to 10 caps, which ones would I keep and which ones would I get rid of. So anyway, but yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. These are the caps that I'm going to hold on to. I just can't part ways with any of these. So these are the ones I'm keeping right here, guys. I can't get rid of any of these. So these are the ones I'm keeping. So anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm keeping. And I hate to let these go because these are just great caps also. And of course, my Christmas ones, the Scrooge and the red herringbone. Yeah, it's tough to separate those, but in all reality, I'm not getting rid of any of these. It was just kind of fun to think about which ones I'd really keep if I had to, and which ones I'd get rid of if I had to. So anyway, but yeah, so those are the top 11 that I would keep if I had to narrow my collection down, and maybe sneak these two in also somehow. Uh, if I had to sneak a couple extra caps into my collection, this would bring me up to 13. So anyway, so yeah, so I'd have to keep the screw or the Grinch Holiday 2, um, red herringbone. I'd have to keep that. And you know what, guys? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to keep this one too. So um, if I was to sneak any extras in, it'd be this one here. Also the blood rose, and I'd sneak these two in. Like I said, the red herringbone and the Grinch, the Holiday 2. So these three I'd have to sneak in somewhere if I was to cheat and keep extras. And by gosh, I think I'd have to keep the apple pie. I think also. So that'd be 12, 30. That'd be 12, 30. That'd actually be 15 if I kept these as well. So anyway, so maybe I'll keep 15, but I better keep it at the 11 because I'm pushing it. I know I'm pushing it, and I'm bending even more, and I'm weakening even more. So anyway, if I was to sneak some extras, these would be the ones right here. So, but anyway, and again, this was the very first flat cap I ever bought back in 1992. Still in great shape from Wilson Leather, um, genuine black leather. Yeah, my very first cap, inspired by the Rocky IV movie. So after I saw the Rocky IV movie, I ended up finding this later, and I just had to have it. And I still wear it ever so often, so still a great cap. Um, and also, guys, let's see here. Yeah, and this was my very first purchase right there, the Kenmore, the 6-panel wool polyester Kenmore. So anyway, I'll put that one back on. So anyway, guys, well, this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I was able to keep it under an hour. How about that? So anyway, this is part 2 of my Boston Scally collection and the 10, well, 11 that I would keep if I had to narrow my collection down to just 10 or 11. So I showed you guys which ones I'd keep and which ones I'd sneak in if I had to. So anyway, guys, it's hard to narrow down a great collection like this. And my collection's so small compared to a lot of people out there that collect these caps. And I've actually got 2 caps coming in the mail today that I will do I'll end up doing a review on them. What's coming in the mail is like out of my comfort zone. Um, it's a different cap company that I ordered a couple caps from that I'm waiting on, and can't wait to get them and do a review on them. And it's going to be a lot of fun. But so I've gotten out of my comfort zone, gotten out of gotten out of the Boston Scally comfort zone, and I've tried something from a different company. So that's a big deal for me to, because I've been very committed to the Boston Scally company, and I always will be. I'll probably still buy a majority of my caps from the Boston Scally company, but it's just been fun collecting them, and I wear them all. I put them in my rotation, depending on what holiday is, depending on what season it is. So I make sure I get in all my caps and wear them all, and I love all my caps. I really do. But I got a very small collection compared to a lot of people out there. So anyway, I want to give a shout out to a few people. Daniel Remains, uh, Ed over with Caps on Cameras over in Japan. Um, Daniel Remains in Canada, and of course my buddy Antonello Nicastro over in UK, and Jacob Lee over in Rapid City, South Dakota, and my wife Marcy. That's been a huge support to me with everything I do. My mom Sheila, my sister Sharon, my brother Grant, my son Gage, my son Jason, the rest of my family for all being such a huge support to me. And yeah, and before I let you go, I just want to let you guys know that these are some cheaper caps that I bought on eBay, and these have actually been really great caps, by the way. I paid about $5 or $6, maybe $7 for this, but it looks like the old the floppy Newsboy. That's in a charcoal gray. Got a charcoal gray flat cap. There's no brand of these at all, but very comfortable actually. I wear these for times that I don't want to wear my good caps. I wear them to work. Just wear them for every day if I don't want to wear my good caps. So there's a brown, and these are herringbone, by the way. Got these on eBay for $7 a piece, as well as this one for $7 a piece. But they're just very generic, but pretty comfortable actually. So I thought I'd show you guys those really quick. But yeah, all of you know who you are out there, and I appreciate all of you so much. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here, and so your support means a lot to me. And I appreciate you guys for following me. All you guys have been with me from the beginning now for 3 years up until now. All of you guys are just as important as the other. And for all of you guys that I didn't mention, you know who you are. I will get you a shout out again here pretty soon. But you guys are all the greatest, and I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Um, yeah, I think I've gotten everything covered tonight. And again, if I didn't mention your name in the shout out, I will get you again. But I've mentioned all of you quite a bit over time, so you guys know that you have been mentioned and that you have been recognized, and you will again. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I appreciate you guys. This was a lot of fun, and yeah, this is it. So I'll be coming back with a review for what comes in the mail, and I will do that here soon. So anyway, guys, God bless. Have a great rest of your night. Hope you all are doing great out there. Really do. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. And leave in the comments what hats you liked, what caps you liked. And I think I've got like 20, I think I did like another 29 caps um, that I went through on this second show. So I'm not sure what my total count would be. I'm guessing, um, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure what my final count would be on my caps, but I know it's got to be up there. Um, I lost some of my notes, but anyway, guys, I think I've got about 56. I think total. So you guys let me know what you counted. I think I've got about 56 total. That sounds about right. I think so. Anyway, around there somewhere. But anyway, you guys count the caps I showed you. See what count you come up. Put it in the comments, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what your favorite caps were tonight on the first show, the second show. Let me know which ones you would have kept if you had these caps. Let me know if you own any of these caps and which ones are your favorites. But anyway, guys, that's it. So, but again, um, a lot of caps here. So a lot of caps. So I got to put all these away now. So I'll let you guys go. But anyway, guys, God bless. And again, thanks for all your support to me. I wouldn't want to do this without you guys. And again, welcome to Harper Cigar Lounge. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe, hit the like, leave your questions, comments, and feedback for me. I'll get back to you quickly. Share this content with everybody you know. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys in the next podcast coming up. Got a lot of great stuff coming. More cigar content, more cap content. I got more hard rock, heavy metal content coming. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. Anyway, guys, God bless. Have a great night. Keep rocking out there, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.